Okay. Hmm. I don't know why the thing isn't showing up, but a little confusing. This can be unpinned because that is um. I doubt Sapphire would be down. There it is. There it is. VOD watchers, that was me, not you. Even though you probably checked anyway, but I don't know. Who would even watch this VOD? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we are basically good to go. Ugh. Dude, I am going to be exhausted by the time Destruct finishes. And I complain about this in my Discord server for a hot second. Like, for the longest time, all I did was like all of today, and technically yesterday, was editing the Players of Despair episode 23, playing a Roblox version of Team Fortress 2. And then at like 4:30 a.m., I decided, hey, I'm tired, I'm gonna go to bed for an hour 30 so I can wake up well and refreshed for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. But here's the thing though about my body. My body is just actively out to get me whenever I'm trying to go to sleep. And because of how you sleep in cycles of an hour and 30 minutes. And whenever you hit an hour 30, you're like at the closest phase of being awake. And that's why I wanted to get exactly like an hour 30 of sleep. But I don't feel it right now. But like right after waking up, it was like that feeling of like, yeah, I'm awake, I'm aware. But it's like if I was on like a bus or a train or an airplane, just some form of public transportation, I would be down for the count within minutes, dude. And it sucks because it's like I want to get my highlights out, and I want to like be able to finish walking on the Players of Despair at least up to like 50 minutes or to an hour before I go to bed. And I know that just isn't viable. In short, the Sandman is my biggest fucking op. So true. Exactly. AnnualDaniel the game will feature me traveling through various realms to fight the Sandman, who is the final boss and has 6 phases and is insanely overpowered. Because it's a Kaizo game. And I do say that because the song that's playing that might not even be audible on stream, I don't know. New song. Not a song from the Super Mario World soundtrack. Okay, but 1, 2, 3. It's me. It's White Boy. And I am wearing a Donkey Kong t-shirt. It's not because I think Donkey Kong is going to have anything to do with a Nintendo Switch 2 that we don't already know of, like Mario Kart 9. I just wanted to write a short I like it. I've never had a yellow short before, and I really like this short, funnily enough. And I figured, why not? But we got some fun stuff today. Besides the Switch 2, we have an updated wheel, how do I phrase this? The last Direct, I kicked off the first hour by playing a random game for an hour. But basically just stealing the idea of using a wheel to have ideas. And it wasn't until, I think a couple of days ago, where I decided, you know what, I need to have a name for this, because I might as well keep it around. And I came up with the AnnualDaniel Random Game Owl, which, not the most creative name. But, I have something most people don't. Besides the beef with the Sandman. Ladies and gentlemen, gamers as a whole, hold your horses. You're gonna want to sit down for this. Because very soon you're gonna be standing up and clapping and just giving a standing ovation of a lifetime. 3, 2, 1.
It's wheel time! Let's get ready to wheel.
I made a sound for the transition for the segment. It's like radio. I really like the ending where my voice is in both the left and right. Like, they're separate recordings, obviously. Or separate takes, I should say. But I really like it because it just really helps sells it. Let's get ready to wheel. Okay, let's bring... You know what I need in my OBS? I need to have... like... one of the docs just be... Twitch chat, which I actually can do. I pop this out and have eyelashes in my face. Bring that in. That's back. Then go to docs. URL here. I don't want to put that there. Ideally, I'd like for it to be here. Yes. Excellent. Now I have Twitch chat in my OBS. And not just thing on screen, like the actual thing in the stream manager. That's really awesome. They called me a madman. But how the wheel works around these parts is I have a good amount of consoles on a wheel. There's a good few amount of gaming ways on a wheel. I spin the wheel and then we get one. So let's say, for example, it lands on the Wii U space. I would then roll a 3-sided die, basically just getting a random number, and then I would play the game that I get for basically an hour. Very fun stuff, very fun stuff. Club Penguin. Can't play that anymore. That's right, it's not in the wheel. But it's actually funny, they didn't make like a few Club Penguin games for console. And I know private servers exist, but those are a little sketchy. Club Penguin console games. Disney needs to bring Club Penguin back. I would forgive them of every bad thing they've done if they did that. Am I? Wait. Dog, I'm older than Club Penguin. That's so sad. Club Penguin video games, yeah. Yeah, there's Club Penguin Elite Force, which is a DS game. Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force Hobart's Revenge, which... Okay. Don't abbreviate Club Penguin. Which I think might be another DS game, because it's in the DS section of console Club Penguin games. And then there's Club Penguin Game Day, which I actually had, which is for the Wii. To be entirely honest, I don't know if either of those would work nowadays. But if I can somehow play those, I so would. But let's kick off. Nothing bad was shown, thankfully. I kind of forgot about that from stream I did in the False where I watched Nature the VOD of that. It's out there. But let's get ready to wheel. How do I hide? Okay. 3, 2. I am popped. 3, 2. Wheel! Yeah! I don't have browser audio. No. Okay. GameCube. We're gonna get the GameCube. What are we gonna play for now? Yeah! Now that I've... Ooh. My apologies. I paused it. But now that we have the GameCube, we have 10 games to possibly be able to play. Burnout 2 Point of Impact, Capable Survival of the Fittest, Jimmy Neutron, Attack of the Tronkies, which is a game I actually do own, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Kart Double Dash, Pac-Man World 2, Pikmin, Super Smash Bros. Melee, the best one apparently, and the Fairly Odd Parents Breaking the Rules, which is 10, so we will be spinning a 10-sided die, which is half of a 20-sided die. Okay, we're gonna let it go for a few seconds. Let's let it feel what it wants to do. And I'm gonna close my eyes. I am over the stop button. Boom. Free. Wait, that's Capable Survival of the Fittest, isn't it? Yeah. Did not want to show. Fuck. Yeah, let me turn off the music real quick to say that I need to clean up the list of games I have for once that would be fun to stream, because I kind of beat Capable Survival of the Fittest for the inspection. But I am not ashamed to admit this. I have a backup plan. that backup plan being to make a new wheel. That's what the people want from me, right? We'll use wheel to decide for this one. I need to take care of that. There's a dog crashing out, dude. Boom. Okay. Apply wheel changes. Okay. I will quickly take care of that, so hold up. Okay, we are back with a new wheel. So in 3, 2, 1. I really want to play Fluid. I don't want to play Fluid. I really need to update this. Okay, Mario Kart Double Dash, that's fine. That is fine. Wait. What's not to love about Mario? Like the perfect game. But yeah, I really should remember to make my list of games more fancy. And like with the mindset of what would be fun to stream. Not to say Luigi's Mansion wouldn't be fun to stream, but I'm kind of playing through that. And I kind of have an unspoken rule that games I start playing off stream, I don't have to finish on stream and vice versa. Okay, what? K double D. No! There's Lackady, you have a fish. How did Lackady get that fish? I'm also hungry, and I don't know why, because I had a thing of mac and cheese beforehand. Loud game. Loud game. Train. Train is like the best one. I'm cute. I also need to set a timer on my phone so I know. Dang it. 9 a.m. Have an alarm for 9 a.m. Like, people also do. I'll say my predictions later. That's me. I don't want to watch me. That's a little too egotistical. Also a good thing I have that muted. Okay, and let's play some Mario Kart Double Dash for like 40 minutes. Good God. I still do not remember how to do the boost in this game. Do I? I lied. I am not in the category. I am not in the category. I'm not in the category. I always forget to do stuff like that until after I start. Like a fool. Oh, King Boo and Prawn. Beauty Prawn. What is up with the game? It's freezing like so much. Oh. Oh, my shell didn't do anything. No, okay. Get owned. What I want to know is, can I manage to get first place despite being in third? I'm feeling like it's possible. If I believe in myself. Okay. My hubris is my own undoing. I accidentally got rid of the, No! Oh my god. I guess it would make sense the two enemies would try to stop me from winning. What I should do anytime I get Mario Kart Double Dash is do the All Cup Tour. Because besides the first and last one, every other race is random. So it would just be another random aspect for the annual Daniel random game hour. I just got hit with a banana peel. Oh good heavens, that was a blue shell. It would be shameful for Bowser and Wario to get hit with that. Okay, hold on. Why is Bowser Jr. with Peach? I don't know what Mario is, but he's gotta do something about that. I've seen the opening to Super Mario Sunshine. I know bad things happen. that's another banana peel. That's that guy. I forgot their name. I say it like I knew it beforehand. I don't, and I know. This game hates to see me because I got like 3 red shells. Dude. This game has it out for me, man! Well, you win some, you lose some. Put that on a shirt. Okay, Mario isn't even here. We're all doomed. Oh, where's Luigi? No, Luigi's with Daisy. That's adorable. Round of applause for him. It's actually funny. I was thinking about this before. I was like asleep in bed, but like it's way too common for. Okay. But it's like way too common for characters in media, just like these average dorks who would never have a chance with these like 10 out of 10 smoking babes to like the relationship just doesn't make any sense. Like how do they realistically expect it to work out like that? They're setting up false expectations into the viewers, like me. You know, people are always like, I want a gotcha you have to ruin my life. I need a gotcha you have to save my life. Ugh. You know, that's the problem. I don't know, like, if I should have OBS here or, like, Stream Manager here. Simply put, I just don't have enough space for everything. Oh. Okay, well that settles it. I can just do the Stream Manager thing because it has a light mode too. And that's how I light my face up. Fun fact. Well, I mean, I have to get Full Space and Baby Park. It's like the best cup in the entire... Like the best track in the entire game. That's a banana peel. Oh. I do think that was a snipe. Thank you very much. Get the mushroom, yes. Oh my god, 2 giant Bowser shells back to back. 3 giant Bowser shells! Oh, giant! I'm beginning to think there's more than one Bowser. Ah! What do we make of this, chat? What do we make of all the giant Bowser shells we've seen? Because I do declare that is quite horrifying for the lore of Nintendo. Because it's actually really dark and gritty. New Super Mario Bros. 2 is an allegory for the effects capitalism has on our modern day society. And if you disagree, you're an allegory for the fucking haters. I am not on my A game. But then again, I don't see why I have to play competitively. I unlocked everything, not recording a challenge, yeah. Which reminds me, I need to like. I did come to this conclusion. I could just like make that like a stream series, just me unlocking stuff in video games that I'm like doing to make shorts in for the inspection. Because like right now I'm doing Mario Kart 7, which basically just involves me playing the video game and getting coins. So that's how you unlock stuff, you get coins. And Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which is just a can of worms, dude. And Mario Kart 64, because there's all a few things to unlock in that one. Oh. Honestly, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version, or I should just say the Mario Kart 8 version of this one, of this. Why can I not drift properly, dude? I'm dead. I couldn't drift properly. What was I doing wrong? I was like doing it at the right time and everything. This game is sentient and hates me. But as I was saying, I really like the Mario Kart 8 version of this track because, like, the little section just before you get to the finish line, it's more so of an oasis, and I really like how it shakes things up. The only thing I don't like, is how the section over here, like, it removed a giant thing that's like in the pit that eats you. But there was just something about the way 2000s games looks that draw me towards some. I'd fall again. I have no idea what happened there, dude. I was doing so good, and then the drifting just decided to. And it's like, oh, but Danny, you got third place. I don't want third place. I want first place. I want one. Yeah, I sure do wonder what fun spot I got. Wow. Like I haven't already beaten the game. Wait. Oh, 2005. I thought that said 2005, the copyright. Next up, Lava Grand Bricks Mushroom Bridge, which is a really fun track. Okay, Bowser Jr. and Peach are together again. That was a giant banana peel. Oh, there's a whirlpool under the bridge. What the heck? That's so weird. I had no idea that was there. Wow. This game is over 20 years. That's fucking horrifying. This game is over 20 years old, and we're still finding new stuff about it to this very day. I say that like I was playing this game when it came out. I wasn't alive. This game hates me! Okay, let me cook. Bro. Oh, that was very close. Okay. Tight. Tight, 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 tight. On Daisy, Diddy Kong, I love you both dearly. Feel free to change him. Oh my god, that's horrifying. It just faced for the wall. When could they do that? You know how useful that would be in Super Mario 64 speedrunning? That would save like 3 seconds. Ah. What? Woman be appearing out of nowhere, dude. And monkeys are wearing a Nintendo cap. Okay, this game actually has it out. Right as I was on the thing, I'd lost it. The item capsule. I literally have a series where the entire objective is to beat Mario Kart Special Cups without using any item capsules. How did I forget that? At this point, might as well call me annual 4th place Daniel for nothing, dude. Asinine behavior. Okay. Okay. We can come back from this if we believe. On Daisy Cruiser. Wow. Oh, done. It just did it again. I also just noticed the arrows telling you where to go have eyes on them. Wow. This game is over 20 years old, still horrifying, and we're finding new things out about it every single day. Truly game of the year. Oh. Oh my god, the chain jump made it onto the cruise ship! Everybody panic! You know, I just realized something. Obviously, like, green shells you get from green Koopa Troopas. Red shells you get from red Koopa Troopas. And with the exception of, like, Super Mario World, as far as I know, which came out over 30 years ago, which is also horrifying, where the hell do blue shells come from? Because there's like no earthly way. Because as far as I know, from like World to now, there's only been like one game to have blue Koopa Troopas, that being Super Mario World. So where the hell are the blue Koopa Troopas? And it's like, yeah, some of like Bowser's children have blue shells, but like, no, that's not how that would work. I doubt Bowser. Well, and even then, you can't like make them go into their shell and spin. That's not like something that they're known for. Until you like hit them 3 times. Got that false place though. Just goes to show why Daisy is the gold boss, because she is not unfair and cruel. Allegedly. Allegedly. Oh, we have like 20 minutes left. Oh, this is cereal. Wait, if this... And if Waluigi Stadium and Daisy Cruise or whatever the previous one was called, if those are next to each other, Waluigi x Daisy canon? Luigi is in the... No, not gonna... Maybe it's just a polyamorous relationship. Luigi seems a little bisexual to me. It's just a hint to bisexual. I mean, what's not to love about Luigi? Oh, I just saw a separate show. Don't on me. You try getting hit in the head with a lightning bolt. Let it cook. I do not have that much disk space. I really need to grind like as soon as I wake up, man. Which I will admit, it is very nice to actually do stuff with my time that doesn't just binge and eat. I will admit, for as much as I don't like walking around and play for of Despair, it takes up a lot of my time, which I do appreciate. I hate these stupid piranha plant fakes. They're like, obviously the obstacles. I know. I always bump into them. And that was just my own issue. Bowser! Well, why am I looking this way? That is going to go in my Mario Kart Double Dash montage. Sure. Can I stay in first place? Or I should be. At least on this Twitch.tv stream. No. Tight, 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 tight. I can. I soak in. I soak in. Cinema. Cinema. Okay. Not in first place still. I got third place again, but that's absolutely fine. I realize now I should focus on the positives in life. I got 2 trophies in a game from 2003. Which, keep in mind, I would have slayed if I was a 90s kid. I probably would have been severely impressed. One or the other. Well, the thing is that I obviously don't have enough time to do one more cup, unfortunately. And the battle mode requires like other people to be playing with, which that's not going to be plausible anytime soon. So it's like I don't really know what to do now. Well, that is truly a conundrum. Let's see, uh, till time. That's a very good question, man. Thank you, man. Let's eavesdrop on Otto. And I know just who to eavesdrop on.
Besides from it looked bad, whatever. Nintendo bought the company that ported Mortal Kombat 1 onto the Switch. They bought the porting company that did that. For what's it called? It's got some fish name. Shiver Entertainment. They did the port of Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch, and then Nintendo bought the company. They also did after the port, yes, and they also did Mortal Kombat 11 and the Harry Potter one, Hogwarts Legacy.
Wait, Mortal Kombat?
I don't know why. Maybe with Nintendo's money and on Switch 2, it would look better anyway. No way, Mortal Kombat. I love Ryu. He's my favorite character from Super Smash Bros.
This bit sucks.
But yeah. It'd be interesting to see if Shiver Entertainment can make better things.
This bit sucks.
Shiver Entertainment also did. They developed Scribblenauts Showdown, which wasn't reviewed that well, but they developed it for every console, not just the Switch version. And then they did the port of Scribblenauts Unlimited to Switch. They mainly did the Warner Brothers game studio.
using that combo?
No way, Scribblenauts. I love dictionaries. They are great. And
I'm
what's
not like
interesting about the Scribblenauts
competitive in
is
Mario
like
Kart.
in
That's
the
not
Wii
like
U
the best
version of
combo.
Scribblenauts,
Maybe it is now. I don't know.
unlimited. There's like Nintendo references, like you can type in Mario and Zelda,
True.
and like Mario and Zelda
True.
and all that will appear. But on the Switch version, they removed it,
Hold
and
on.
now that company's owned by Nintendo. That ported it. So yeah.
When I was younger and I had the Wii version of Scribblenauts,
But I have the Wii U.
uh,
I also have it on Steam.
I would
But
make
they're probably
Scribblenauts Mario and
they're
Scribblenauts
probably
Bowser race each other. It was really
I haven't played
stupid, but
the Steam version's cool though because of the workshop support. That's why I think I that whenever I have a physical copy of the PC version, the Steam version. Like I have a disc. I also it came with like Steam, but like I have a disc that I can install again. My PC doesn't even have a disk drive.
this bit's so stupid, dude. I can't even get rid of the things to take a screenshot of my OBS. Okay, good enough.
10 minutes.
And yoink.
Anyway, that's my random. I don't have any other random facts about Switch One. So that was the end of that.
Boom. Game by is Mario 1 through on Twitch.tv. Oh, it's beautiful. That is a beautiful screenshot. Hmm. Yeah. This is cinema. This is beautiful. I'll I'll I sent man, I really don't know what to do, unfortunately. Well, I mean, even then, if I had time to be like, okay, we're playing Mario Kart exactly as it turns 8 a.m. for me. It's like, how on earth could I have figured out how on earth could I have crammed like 3 in? I would have to have started Mario Kart at 7:50. Those are like 20 minutes long each. You have to account for the loading, the races, uh, races. It's like 4 races. No way of playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch Home Family System. I definitely wasn't playing Mario Kart Double Dash or the game Ryo. You know, it's actually funny in the like I wasn't even holding down any of the buttons. This is what I was doing. I had both like the circle pads. And you can't tell. Like if you can tell what somebody is holding from this, there's something really wrong with you. I feel like you genuinely need to touch grass because that is an insane thing to do. Oh my god, there is Daisy X Waluigi. I forgot about this. Oh my god. Oh wait, but a lot of it's like, well, maybe not all of it, but a lot of it. I don't know what the trope would be. It's like they don't love each other, but they do, which is awesome, and you should definitely just learn how to talk about your feelings. But okay, whatever. I don't know if there's Waluigi X Daisy, is there Peach X Wario? Not really. Not really. That's kind of surprising. Genuinely, actually, kind of surprising. You would have. If I were alive in like 2002, I would still make that. I just saw my hair in the stream preview thing. Genuinely, it continues to look more and more. I continue to look more and more. I have. Let me get fingerless gloves. Oh. I got fingerless gloves. Genuinely, with like my corn, with how short my hair is, like it is slowly growing back. I should know it's my hair, but genuinely, let me get like I'll show a bit, little, like if Nico Bellic wasn't Nico Bellic at all, I'd make a pretty good Nico Bellic from GTA 4. But yeah, fingerless gloves. Let's see what song we get. Okay, good cover. At this point, now we're just waiting. Like we've left a fun prep phase. Now we're in the waiting phase. Hmm. On the off chance anybody would be curious, as of me saying this at almost 9 a.m., thank God, the playthroughs of the Spirit is like 45 minutes edited out of like an hour 40, so I don't know if that's over halfway. I don't think it is. It might be. I don't know. No, no, it's not because. Shut up. You cannot hear that at all. Yay! Oh, I'm so red. I'm seeing the stream preview. Oh, that's funny. You see, there's a cubable representation. I would never forget. Yeah, maybe someday down the line I'll play a bunch of old games like, I don't know. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't let there be any games because it'd be really funny. I want to feel like I'm in a shareholders meeting and talking about the future. The game! No, it's just Bodak Day. God, I'm nervous. The reality of the situation is setting in on me. Smash. No, Mario Kart 9. Ah, good. I am actually pretty sure that that car is in Cubable Survival of the Fittest.
Let's go!
Yeah, it's actually 24. That's insane. I saw Phone, that's pretty. That's cool. I can't wait to do this without items. I really like how it looks. It looks so pretty. It feels like the right amount of cartoony and realistic. Oh, and that was snow. Is that the gimmick? I'm inclined to assume so. Like racing on snow properly. I don't know though. Unless if it's... Oh, wait. Unless if the gimmick is like... appropriate terrain? I don't know, I'm trying to guess what the gimmick is. That's the gimmick. That's so cool! That's so cool! What the cow? The cow! There was a hammer bro. Okay. You can more if you eat food. That's so tight. Mario Kart World!
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto,
Cinema!
and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the
Okay.
producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Maybe if they talk about
I'm
the
Takahiro
games,
Dota,
and
the
they're gonna be
director
that
for
good. I'm
Nintendo
pretty
Switch 2.
happy.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hi.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World.
Oh, this
launching
guy over
exclusively
here.
on Nintendo Switch 2.
Uh,
Now, what
when
do you
my
think
hair
this
is like
brand
actually
new Mario Kart
normal
game will be
length,
like?
it looks kind of like his.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
That's cool. There's so many gimmicks, dude.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Kind of like Forza Horizon.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through
Okay,
4 courses
great.
in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
That's
With
cool.
24 drivers
That's
in
cool.
each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
So it's basically just trying to make it. Okay.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
This sounds like my cup of tea.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint,
The
you'll be eliminated.
dolphins? They're adding
You make it all
every
the way to the
character.
finish line, you can also freely drive around this vast world in
Nintendo
free
needs to
roam.
just tell us a character so they can this game, dude.
By going off-road, you can explore new
Like
areas
what?
and
A
routes.
goo?
So drive
Cannibals?
wherever your heart takes you.
Also,
You can also
in
go
the
for
in
scenic
the
drives with
previous
friends, and
reaction.
even take photos together at different locations.
for the March 27th direct, the penguins. They're putting everybody to what the hell? That is jungle. Never.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Tight. Launch
More
out.
details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more
I
information.
will be live for this, but
in
not gonna be the
future.
highlights.
Mario Kart World
Oh, okay.
launches on the same day as Nintendo
What was I
Switch
gonna
2.
say? I don't
We'll share
remember.
more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
I don't remember. I forgot.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh yeah, I said that Rhythm Heaven Groove and
These are the
Tomodachi Life
Joy-Con
Living
2
the Dream
controllers for Switch 2.
might be launch titles for the Switch 2. I want to know if that's gonna be true,
And on the right Joy-Con 2,
but I don't think it is.
we've added a new C button.
How'd I grab this?
Let's take a look
The
at some
GameCube
new
ones have a C
experiences it
button.
offers.
Gaming alone.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Ghetto?
That was me. That was you.
Nintendo makes Discord.
Wait, no.
Oh, so they basically just remade Discord.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Which,
Introducing
not
Game
how that
Chat,
would be. They
a
would be
new feature for
insulting each
Nintendo
other.
Switch 2.
You fucking
Hey,
bitch!
can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
But that's really
With this
cool. I really
feature,
like that.
You'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow
Okay.
me. For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
There's microphone support. That's so awesome.
Okay, so
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Huge.
jump on here. Alright, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does
There's
look
Jacob
cool.
Abel,
I
Minecraft
like
Control.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you
Wait,
open the
camera?
chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job.
There was a camera.
There we go.
you can also share
Is the
your
Switch 2
game screen.
gonna have a camera in it?
Go on top of that dinosaur.
Really?
They really are just saying, what if we just made this better?
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Well, technically the Wii, but I'm not going all the way over there.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Yeah, they really just remade
I'm like
Discord.
in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Oh,
Wait,
yeah, we
have
got it.
you never played a Mario game before?
Star, that's so cute.
Wow, I mean, have you never seen a coffee game? Are you people stupid?
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
You're in the like meme maker. Wow, the eyes are so eyes.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
Ah, show the camera, dude. I want to know how that's gonna work.
That wall that's to your left. You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay, I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
I just think it might be detinking a little the audio.
Actually, guys,
Why does there
I
a
gotta
glove in the
walk right
background?
now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
There is a
By
camera!
connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello.
That's so cool.
Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
People
you
are
can appear
definitely
on
going to
screen
use it to show
and
themselves
video
to me
chat
good.
while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
I can see
Here's how it looks with just
these
the
4
camera.
people will like spawn into this world.
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like
Oh,
this.
that's cool.
Oh,
That's gonna be so cool.
No, wait. Go left.
Like generally, think about all of the like 3DS, DS games that like make use of like the camera and
game chat.
microphone.
Even when you're apart,
Wow.
you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families.
I can really only say this is
All
just
together, anytime, anywhere.
just game chat.
Game chat.
I can really only say they just
you
remade
think?
Discord so many
In
times.
developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
The fact
The
they
camera
added
you
a
saw in the
camera
trailer
is
is the
mental.
Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available
I thought
on
it was
the
going to be
same
like
day as
built
Switch
into
2.
the Switch 2, but that's so cool. And it's going to
A
cost
Nintendo
$70.
Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Ew.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Even though, again, Discord
Additionally,
exists.
Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
Nintendo
We'd like to
confirms
introduce another new
Super Mario
experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With
Literally,
Game Share,
it's
you can
just
temporarily
the
share compatible
DS
games with others
again.
who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a
I
time.
think it's pretty safe to say
Game
that
Share also supports
Switch-
online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we
Switch.
hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next,
Switch 2.
we'd like to show you
Basically.
the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please.
Please take a look.
Gladly. Screen same.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Oh, that sucks. It's not going to be like more grippy.
With
Like, I was
approximately
expecting it to
double
kind
the
of have, like,
pixels
a
compared
bump
to
out.
Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Oh, that's tight. It's 1080p. It's so cool.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay
I
and
really
supported
am gonna
titles.
have to get this as soon as I possibly can.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Nice attach. That's really cool because
all-new
sliding them in
Joy-Con
was
2
really
controllers
finicky
connect
with the Switch 2
magnetically.
launch. The Switch 2.
Strong magnets
With the
keep
Switch
the
launch.
controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
I guarantee somehow people are still gonna mess it up.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for
Good,
greater
good.
comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
Mouse controls. This is interesting. This is interesting.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller
Oh, you're
can be
being
used
freaking
as a mouse
phoned.
to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds,
That's gonna
so
sound
your
great.
voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all
God.
around you.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Place your Nintendo Switch 2
Just
however
having a
you like,
panic
with
attack
a large,
over
sturdy stand.
This surround
You can move it
sound.
freely, like this.
You can move it free. Like this. Snap.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Now I can charge it twice as fast.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Or charging for twice as fast.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game
Holy
downloads,
shit,
save data,
dude.
and more.
I hope this doesn't
Reading
mean
and
that
writing
the
data
games on
is
the Switch are
also
gonna
faster.
be massive.
Use the Nintendo
Ooh.
Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
You think? Me? You think that
The
the
Nintendo
Switch
Switch
2
2
is
dock
gonna
has a
work with the
built-in
Switch
fan
1
that keeps
dock
your
and
system
vice
cool.
versa?
This helps keep performance stable.
I don't know.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical
Good.
and digital games are supported.
God, this really does feel like such a massive step up from the DS to the 3DS, dude.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
Well, maybe not from the
And
ground up.
to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Everybody free fall through.
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
What in
This
the
is
Nintendo
Switch
Land?
2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
This is a really fun way to like
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets.
teach people
And those
about
magnets
the
are
game,
inside the system.
The console, not the game.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they
Oh,
won't
it is a
easily
thinking
detach.
emoji. Emojis can form for Switch too.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
Guarantee within the
example,
first
the
24
Joy-Con
hours
2
are going to be
controllers have mouse
discovered.
controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are
I
possible.
wonder if, like, this is an
There are
ergonomic
secrets
mouse.
to
Like, I wonder if, like, a
even as you're
Bluetooth
playing
mouse
mini-games and
or
tech demos.
even wired mouse would be, like, supported.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features
I'm
of the
inclined to
system
assume so.
to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Side. That's so
please
cool.
check it
That's
out
so
if you're interested.
cool.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards,
Oh.
but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a
That's
different type
stupid.
of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
I know why they're doing it because you just said it, but that's kind of stupid.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Okay, tight.
In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Cinema.
We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo
I
Switch 2.
should take a look
We
at
hope
that.
you'll check that out as well.
I'll take a peek at it, see if there's anything interesting.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Okay, so
We're very
definitely
much
not
looking
a launch
forward to
center.
the
Oh,
day when
well.
you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
June 5th. Wow.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
I mean, you'd have to assume that these
The second
games
type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo
would
Switch.
make use of them too.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
You know, one problem
You'll be
I
able to
do
see each
have
other's
with the
faces as
with
you
the
play,
Switch One
so you can
is how you
experience all
need
the
like a
reactions
specific
and
Nintendo
emotions
like
in real time.
thing to put into an
Or
outlet.
4 friends
It's
can
not
take
like
the party
cord, brick,
online.
cord. It's cord, brick.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to Hit blocks to collect the most
Yeah,
coins.
and I can only really hope that they don't
Guide
do
an
something
RC
like that
car with
again.
your voice.
And also with the camera too.
And
Oh, the
compete
flowers
in
are
other
here.
mini
Fuck
games using
off.
full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
I hate those flowers!
When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin.
But
There's
you're
a
not
bowling game
Croaky!
where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Make pancakes in
Nintendo
it.
Switch 2 players who already own
See?
Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Nice. Nice.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to
Now
various
you can become
locations,
Link.
like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game. We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable. In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along
Okay,
with
that
improved
kinda
graphics
sweet.
and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Wow.
Plus,
It's only
you
a
can
matter of
explore
time
the
before
immersive
people
world
port it
in
to
4K
PC,
at
I'm
60
telling you.
frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
That's gonna be fun
And
for
if you
people
already own
buying
the
them.
Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Specifically mouse controls.
Please take a look.
Oh, that is not what I thought it was gonna be. Okay. I see. Rocket League, basically. But not really. You know, something having the Joy-Con, like genuinely, bringing Mario Paint back with the current day graphics and power of this sort of stuff would be so cool.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between.
Elden Ring. I reacted to the nature of this yesterday. That's tight. That's fucking tight.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide
People are like doing flipped out of the chair like, no! Thank you for the follow.
May you take the throne.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 ファイターズエディションの2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Oh, you can pet the dog Cinema.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of
I'm
course,
guessing this is by
you'll
the
be
same
able to
people who
play
made It
Split
Takes Two.
Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts
Awesome.
Legacy to Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Oh, I'm selling the Mario Kart Double Dash Cat.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Oops. Oh well.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be
Nice. We really are back in the 2000s, dude. SpongeBob?
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are
Oh,
bringing
Hitman!
our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
007. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm right. Always bet on AnnualDaniel. I haven't even seen a James Bond movie, baby.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Think about it. Your eyes
The
peeled.
story of light and shadow that
And your
never
eyes
fades
peeled.
is reborn.
Final Fantasy.
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
It really wouldn't be a direct without an
That
RPG,
help
would
you
it?
control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own plan.
Wow, you know what would really help?
Enjoy your
Because it
adventure
changed the
with
flow
upgraded features and
of
enhancements.
turn-based battles, not fucking having them.
Minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Final Fury HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg
never
as a
heard of
warrior
this.
of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。
I like a good Yakuza.
伝説の
I've
始まり
never
を
played a
追加
Yakuza
シーン
game,
と
but
ともにお楽しみください。
Iconic franchise,
発売
I'd
日は
say.
Nintendo Switch 2の発売と
You know it has stuff.
今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待
The
ください。
singing karaoke meme.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Ain't fuck Kingdom, Steve. No, it's not mean fucking
When the
kingdoms.
Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on
Yeah,
the
I kind of
surface.
figured it would be a Zelda game.
Their union led to a
I just don't
great
know
and
if it's going to be a
prosperous
new
kingdom.
Zelda game or if it's going to be in the same, like, if it's going to
But
come
in
after
time,
Tears of the Kingdom in terms of the
terrible evil
timeline.
arose. A war was
Okay,
fought to vanquish this
it's
evil,
after Tears of the
one
Kingdom.
which future generations would call the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in
Oh!
time.
We play as Zelda and we go back in time. Roll boss.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
What a story leading in? You did.
That must mean this really is the past.
So it's... I'm confused. Leading into Tears of the Kingdom, Nintendo, whoever's editing this, live. Breath of the Wild comes after Tears of the Kingdom, before Tears of the Kingdom, not after. Yeah, but no, Tears of the Kingdom is the newer one. Royal still! Nobody could have seen that coming, dude. That's funny as hell.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
Cinema.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
I don't think Hyrule Warriors
We hope
in
you're
that
looking
well.
forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, got an
You
A
can
on
continue
Nintendo
to
Life.
enjoy
Okay, that's
Nintendo
cool.
Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo
What?
Switch
There's no
Online
Nintendo
Plus
Switch 2
expansion
online?
pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
No! They're emulating the GameCube!
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive.
You know what this
to
means, though?
Nintendo
There's an
Switch
actual
2.
chance that Cubo is going to be on the
GameCube,
Nintendo Switch
originally
2.
released in 2001. Here are the
Ugh.
titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul
Because
Calibur
he's
2.
in the GameCube version.
Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero
I think this means
GX.
definitely at some point in the
In games that
Nintendo
support
Switch 2's
multiplayer,
life,
up to 4 can play
the
together
Wii's gonna
locally
be emulated. That's
or
scary to
online.
think about, dude. That is
Enjoy these classic games with
a very
clearer
scary
image quality
fact.
and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
The wheel was a sign, by the way.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect
Cool.
wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
God, it's so weird
The
seeing
Nintendo
a wireless
GameCube
Nintendo
controller,
Cube controller with a
exclusively
C
available for
port.
Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
Oh god, in my brain, like,
continue to play select games
the
from
Nintendo
systems shown here
64
on
is like
Nintendo
where
Switch 2.
emulation in Nintendo
Okay,
stops.
let's see some more games from
And
our
I don't know
publishing and
why.
development partners.
This is so weird to me, dude. Deltarune. Well, I imagine some people are really happy about this. When Chapter 5 comes out, I'll do a full playthrough.
I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Oh, cool.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, cool.
Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made.
I am definitely. I'm down realizing my webcam's covering.
We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide
Imagine they just show Belatro. Oh, by the way, Belatro.
With the new mouse control,
launch title
players can enjoy a more intuitive
comes
gameplay experience.
pre-installed on the game.
Civ 7
on the
launches on
console.
the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls.
You know what
Switch
I think
2
would be really
by
funny?
purchasing the upgrade.
If GTA 6 got announced on this.
And we have even
I don't
more
think it's gonna
news from
happen, but it'd
2K.
be really funny.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today.
Yeah, the audio is
WWE 2K.
definitely
It's coming
not
to
synced.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Video.
Plus NBA 2K as well. We can't wait to
Oh,
see you
wow.
in the ring. And on the court.
I mean, that's cool, but I'm not really a sports person.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
Minecraft.
Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line,
Okay.
and sinker.
It's just frozen in this frame.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Tight.
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
I can't see you, Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
I can't see Under the Gungeon 2.
Aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
It's stuck on
Now
this
reloaded in a
frame.
new 3D art style.
Okay, I'm not
Expect
the
some
only
fan
one.
favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
That sucks for them, dude. It'd be really cool if I could see what this is. Okay. Okay, they fixed it. Enter the Gungeon 2 just got kicked in the gut. I think it'll show during this montage though. It's even... Oh, they're speeding it up, okay. Go faster, go faster!
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
I have no idea.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world
Okay,
action-adventure
Cyberpunk.
RPG set in Night City. thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet
imagine like
characters
walking around into the dungeon and you just see it freezing. It's like, shit.
Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2
or enter the dungeon
on launch
too.
day.
こんにちは、スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを
Okay, Final
発売いたし
Fantasy
ます。
VII.
本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた
This really needs to go by fast, so it's not going
20
fast
年以上
enough.
の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
What the hell happens in Enter the Gungeon too?
FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひメイクシリーズにぜひご期待
Okay,
くだ
here's
さい。
Final Fantasy VII. Okay, it's basically synced up now. This is just like a recap of all of the games we saw. And now it's showing more games. I thought it was gonna be a recap. They just showed like a small blip of it! They should have just dropped it with like no telling anybody! There was one poster out there who I hope hates it. One! And I'm not saying who they are. But they know who they are. Okay, yeah, we know about this, we know about this. Oh, yo, put in Tetris too, that's tight. That's tight, that's tight. Love me some Tetris. We know about this. I don't know why they're showing stuff like this. Not this. But you know what I'm talking about. Stuff we already know about from the previous Direct. That was like a week ago. Yeah, we know about these two. And yeah, we know about this. We do. Horrifying. Fortnite. Like, that wasn't a given. Okay. Oh, shit! A new Professor Layton game, what the hell? Human Fall Flat 2, that's so cool. Damn, and no Tomodachi Life free.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
I think it's really funny how they just gave Silksong that one little blip. No, hi, what are people behind Hollow Knight? Here's Hollow Knight Silksong, finally. Now shut the fuck up. It's really funny. It would have been a little funny if they just like dropped it and didn't say anything and just waited for people to find it.
You. My blood.
Because all it would have taken was just one Reddit post.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel.
I'm gonna say what I think this is. I think this might be Resident Evil.
Of moonlight.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
To humanity's very dusk.
Whatever this is, I'm assuming that's like a symbol that's like known to this franchise, if it's not a new one. And people are like, holy fucking shit! Software. That's a funny company name. Oh wait, is it Castlevania? I think it might be Castlevania. But I have no fucking clue. I mean, you can't blame me for guessing Castlevania. Like, I think that's a pretty safe guess to make. What the fuck? I'm gonna piss on the moon! Oh, are we a zombie vampire? Or one of the two. What the fuck is that? Dude.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
I'm trying to figure out what this is, but... now it's like, I don't fucking know, dude.
Tears will flow for one.
Soldier TF2.
One alone.
The Duskbloods? What the hell is the Duskbloods? Don't just leave and not tell us anything. Give us some insight here. We're just not gonna have any insight. Hey. How are you looking at me? Horrifying. 2026. Available only on Nintendo Switch 2. Sure.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game.
I don't know how to feel about the fact there wasn't like any like gameplay.
That's
mostly.
all from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, but that was
We'd like to thank
interesting.
the developers who appeared today,
That was
as well as our
interesting.
publishing and development partners who prepared
I
footage for
imagine
this
people are going to skip to the Silk Song and Deltarune section.
In addition to what
in
you
this.
saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Like Tomodachi Life 2. The only
We'll
good
showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
one.
Next,
I still
please
have
take a look
Dolphin
at
open.
this.
Oh, there's one more thing. Imagine it's like Smash. It's a star. What could this mean? It's another Kirby game. What's Kirby gonna do? What Cosmic Hole is Kirby gonna fuck up this time? What the hell is that? A fan? It's a rocket ship? Kirby in space? Oh, that's fucking pretty. Holy hell. That's really pretty. I don't even know. Wait, is this a Kirby racing game? Did they make a Kirby racing game? Kirby Air Ride 2? Huh? Oh, alright, it was so fuck. Ours. Kirby Air Ride ours. That's really cool.
Kirby Air
How did I
Ride,
get
which
Kirby Air
originally
Ride to
released on the
exist?
Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to
The
Kirby Air
GameCube is
Riders,
back.
directed by
Cubable Survival
Masahiro
is the fittest for Nintendo Switch 2 confirmed. I can't wait to see a sequel,
Next is our
Nintendo.
last
You
trailer
better
for
release
today.
it in the US.
Please take a
There
look.
was one more trailer? What the fuck is this? Is it a Donkey Kong game? Shut the fuck up, dude! It's actually a fucking Donkey Kong game! Oh man. What a weird. I'm getting nothing, and yet I'm so enamored and fascinated by this. Like, I'm inclined to assume the plot of the game is Donkey Kong escapes from so... What even is the plot of this game? Mommy, what? Donkey Kong Bonanza?
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With
How the
incredible
hell
strength,
did my
smash
short
through enemies,
predict it, dude?
walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
Like I said,
More details
like
will
I
be
said
shared in
like
the
last
future.
time, you
We
could
hope
just
you're
do.
looking forward to it.
Thank you for
You
watching
could just
so
do
far.
that to me.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release
Console
Nintendo
itself.
Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2. We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I mean, I already said it. Okay, no, I'm not sure. That's cool. I already said it, but genuinely, there was a chance that the Nintendo Switch 2 could have Cubable Survival of the Fittest on it. And I think that's pretty cool. But that was... I mean... Wait, I should... Oh. Leak anything. Fun. Yeah. So that was the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. To be entirely honest, I don't know what people thought it was going to be. I had a feeling they were going to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 itself, and I'm happy they did. Happy to know we're getting a few games. Uh, let's get the music back. I know I said I was going to like take a look at like some stuff, but it's like, to be entirely honest, I don't even know if I'm gonna make a highlights out of this, because it's like it was mostly just them talking about games more than anything. And it's really like, how on earth do you make something like that interesting? Because I would not know how to even do that. But there was some pretty cool stuff in there. Let's check Blue Sky to see what people have to say. Yep, Silk Song. Yep. And obviously Deltarune too. A lot of political stuff. But that was the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. I don't know if it was worth getting only an hour and 30 minutes of sleeping for. I honestly might go back to bed after this. Just because it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm not really opposed to the idea of it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's just really weird because, like, what do I even have to say? Like, they talked about games, and it wasn't, like, mostly trailers. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm, like, I can feel the tide creeping back in. But, like, you know, for what it is, I think that the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be a pretty good console, hopefully. But I feel like with the micro SD cards and stuff like the microphone, possibly, like you needing specifically a Nintendo Switch 2 microphone camera to use with the Switch, not microphone, then those might be hindrances. I'm also hoping that they learned a lesson from the Wii era and that the advertising is going to make it be like, this is a new Nintendo console. And it looks like that's going to be the case. I mean, obviously, you know, and I think with the difference between the Wii U and the Wii and the DS and 3DS is that 3DS is implying that it's like adding 3D. And Wii U was just implying like, you? I don't know. Me? Oh, am I a Nintendo? No. And with Nintendo Switch 2, it's directly saying, this is the next Nintendo Switch. But I think with the Lite and OLED version, it might get a little confusing. And so, with the design of it, it definitely is showing that it isn't like different versions of the Nintendo Switch, but it's the Nintendo Switch 2. So, I don't know. I'm not responsible for managing Nintendo. Unsurprisingly. Can you imagine? I would be literally like this forever for the rest of my life, just bald. But yeah. Those were in fact some video games, and those were in fact some hardware stuff. more than likely I'm gonna try to get it as soon as possible, whenever that is. Probably for Christmas, to be entirely honest. And it's just really insane to know that the era of the Nintendo Switch is ending. Or rather, evolving into the Nintendo Switch 2 era. Because when the Nintendo Switch came out, whatever that was, it came out on March 3rd, 2017. And I was 12. I was in school when it came out. And now it's like, I graduated, I'm doing this. And it's gonna be really weird to look back on this era when the next Nintendo console comes out. It might not even be a Switch, it might be a Nintendo log. Look at a piece of wood for fun now. But I'm going to end the stream. VOD watchers, if you enjoyed this, please be sure to check out the other stuff I have, which you can see, the link trees. It's in the corner. I'm going to end the stream before I decide to do anything crazy and stupid. This truly was one of the streams of all time. Peace. Get lost. Get lost. Oh wait, before you get lost, I just remembered I have 2 more things to announce. So obviously, we know what the annual Daniel random game hour is. I spin a wheel, get a random number, play a game for an hour. But I have 2 more series. The first one being the RPG that wins me over, where I play through RPGs to see my thoughts on them as someone who does not like turn-based combat, which I did mention a few times throughout this, and absorbing advertisements, which is kind of like this, but with old 90s and 2010 commercials. So, say for example, I posted it in my Discord, there's an ad where there's a bunch of Pokemon all over the place in the real world, which definitely influenced my disassociation when I was 9. Yeah, VOD watchers, if that sounds interesting to you, then I highly suggest that you go to my Linktree and join my Discord server so you can stay up to date on all things annual. I'm going to. Also, I recently uploaded a video on the inspection. Let me get the thumbnail. It will let me. Okay, OBS it has the right thing, so the stream might descend at some point. It didn't end. That's a slideshow. I don't want a slideshow. Getting the thumbnail. Thumbnails. Shared inspection. This is the thumbnail for the most recent inspection as of April 2nd, ranking every single minigame in Plants vs. Zombies. Say no. On the off chance if you've made it to the end of the VOD, thank you so much. Or maybe you're just some random goober perusing twitch.tv and you found the stream. You missed Alta. You missed, most of it. The stream's ending. But the inspection is out for you to watch it. Again, that is ranking every minigame in Plants vs. Zombies, the inspection. And now with that out of the way, I'm going to end the stream to a not so dark and gritty song. Oh, I'm gone. I'm back. Gone. I'm back. I'm gone. I'm back. Oh, but yeah. I'm going to probably go to sleep or edit. I don't really know yet. I need to wind down from this. But yeah. Peace.